to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Pond. Rolling out to Durban, mouth a pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, not you. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bitha.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands. So I go to Miami just for dinner.
From the capital of Tennessee and of country music, for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues. We've got a great one for you. Between these Road Warriors and the Tennessee Titans. On the visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the Jaguars. These guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Here is second-year man Cam Little on to handle the opening kick. And away we go from Nashville. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. You just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. Taking a shot on the first play. Bryant coming out throwing, but a defender there to stop it. It's going to be 2nd down as they knock it away. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. He can't escape, Jaguars all over him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes, but when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get in that rhythm you want to find early.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here comes the Jaguar offense down. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. They're brought out by the 5th-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
Hey, it's very easy for me to use all these psychological cliches, Kate, right? Gotta flush it. You gotta play one play at a time. You gotta flush last week's 5-interception performance, but the reality is you gotta be in the moment. You can't even be thinking about last week. You gotta think about every play, guard that ball with everything you got, and most importantly, help your team find a W.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Second down again to Tootin. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Sent down by Cody Barton. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
A 2-yard gain.
Here's Tootin. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
First down, Jaguars.
Going to the ground again on first. Gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Tootin headed left. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Hey!
They're going for this. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
And the Jaguars first down.
On the give, it's Tootin. This is ahead for about 5. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the back of the defense.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Tootin on 1st and 10. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down on the play by Tavondre Sweat. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. Handoff to Tootin. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Hey, tomato.
On the ground, Tootin. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Jaguars get the game's first points here in the second. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Tennessee to the line. First and 10. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Making the stop, that was last year's Heisman Trophy winner, Travis Hunter.
Let's go now. Brings up second and 4 at the 32-yard line.
On the gun, it's Ward. It's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Get it.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He finds Tigger Conklin for the grab. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
First and 10. It's Pollard. And he gets around 6 there. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Pollard hits the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start to fight back for their first points of this game. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. The Jaguars have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Lawrence trying again on second. He's looking deep once again. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Third and long for him here. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Lisa 24.
Going again. Here's Lawrence. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Titans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
And the Titans, first down.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
It's second and 21 at the 44-yard line.
Unlock line! Unlock line! Come on! Cavity line!
Now he'll throw off the play fake. It's Ironman downfield. He's got it. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Hits him on the out route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
On the go!
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
That's another Titans first down.
Bronco 80!
First and 10 at the 20-yard
They get to Pollard from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. Titans in the hurry up trying to get this play off fast.
That's another Titans first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take the lead just before halftime. Extra point is up and good from Slot. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Jaguars 7.
All set for the kickoff. Slot with the honors. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jaguars have running back Bayshul Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. First down throw, Lawrence. Look at that power, deep left side. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Still 10 to go, second down now from the 23.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it deep downfield. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's first down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Sends this to the end zone. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Oh, the end zone and out. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He's loaded another one up. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Here's the final play of our first half. Final throw before the break. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. So we have a one-score game here at the break. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Washington now to return. Making some progress here. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Running here with Tootin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Get him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
Tootin with it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about him when they get to the sidelines.
Now it's Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Run here with Tootin. And they find him after just a yard. And it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Red on red.
Air it out on 3rd. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Come on.
They're on 45-yard line.
70 line. Cut it.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Ready.
Ward. That's caught for the first. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Hey,
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ward now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. We'll get a timeout now as they head out for an injured player. And not someone they want to see hurting. Tony Pollard, the one in need of some attention. Slides kick is up and good. And that will push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Washington now to return. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So that brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's trying to go deep again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jarius Sneed with the INT. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where are you looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Ward setting up to throw. Connection is made. Io Manor. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Titans have a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Alert! Alert!
Ward's going to hang on to it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave that that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. What's going to throw here on 3rd? Punt team on the field. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He signals for the fair catch and brings it in. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And this drive would be a win if they could just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out.
Easy, Ralph.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He's looking deep once again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. He's going to try another deep one here. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Complete beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Going on first down, Lawrence. Throw deep to the left side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. He's loaded another one up. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Jaguars make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
Jaguars 14.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Now on the return, here's DK. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here.
Okay, ready?
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go. 65, 6.
Carried by Spears to start the drive. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. But any more of those as they trail by a score. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Looking to throw. Out left, Iomanner makes the grab. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now he starts from the 6. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Jaguars trail by a field goal. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kane, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
A loss of a yard. And it's 3.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Handed an excellent opportunity by their defense, Brock. Now time to cash it in. This is 1st and goal. Spears gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game.
Jaguars 14.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Tootin now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be sky high right now.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and that's going to send it back to the line for second.
It's second down and 10.
Now Lawrence. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Titans get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
Down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Here we go, Jack. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They've got a man in motion. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now the shotgun to give to Spears. And this one is over. Titans get the first down, and that should finish off this victory for them. So this winds up a win for the Titans. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.
Yeah.